Hi guys, I'm back for another book look video, and I just want to also give you some good library information. We will have our spring book fair from March 12th to March 16th, so that's a full week on Monday through Friday. It will be open from 8 o'clock in the morning until 3:30 in the afternoon. So be on the lookout for that. I know I've shared the highlights video with your ELA teachers, so hopefully they will play that for you. Maybe ask them. And then they should also have some flyers that kind of have the highlighted books on there for you guys to look at as well. So be on the lookout for that. And reminder, that's the 12th through the 16th for Spring Book Fair. For this section of book look videos, I actually purchased some books that either fill a hole that we have in an existing series, or maybe when I first purchased a series, there were books that were still in the writing process and hadn't come out yet. So these are all books that are part of a series that we have here in the library. So the first two I am going to show you come from a series called Half Upon a Time. We have book one and we've had it for a while, but I recently purchased book two, which is called Twice Upon a Time. And then book three, which is Once Upon a Time. So again, this is book two and three from the Half Upon a Time series. This completes the series. These are both Reading Counts books. If you kind of like the fairy tale remakes, this would be a good series for you to read. The next book I got is called Tales of the Peculiar. And this is not really part of the Miss Peregrine series, but it is a supplemental book to the series. So if you enjoyed the Miss Peregrine's books, then you would enjoy this one, Tales of the Peculiar. If you like zombies, I have purchased the rest of the Enemy series by Charlie Higson. So I've had book one in the library for a long time, and it's really popular. It's actually kind of starting to fall apart. So if you like The Walking Dead, or you're just kind of into zombie horror films, you would probably like this series. Other zombie series that I have would be Rotten Ruin and Dead City. It just seems like The Enemy goes over really, really well with people that check it out. So there are 7 books total in this series, and I'm not going to show you all 7, but we do have them now. So again, that is the Enemy series by Charlie Higson. Neal Shusterman is my next author here. So I have several of his books, and he writes a lot of different series. One of the series is called the Skinjacker Trilogy. Book 1 is Everlost. I purchased books 2 and 3 to finish that trilogy out, because a trilogy has 3. Book 2 is Ever Wild, and book 3 is Ever Found. Okay, and then again, book 1 is Ever Lost. So if you're interested in the Skinjacker Trilogy by Neal Shusterman, we now offer all 3. Another existing series that we already had books 1 and 2 of is The Midnighters by Scott Westerfeld. We had books 1 and 2, but we were missing book 3. I think it had actually gotten lost a couple of years ago. Somebody checked it out and never returned it. So we now have that. Book 3 is actually called Blue Noon, and again, that's from The Midnighters. If you are a Dear Dumb Diary fan, you know that there is a second series called Year 2. And this is the newest book in the Year 2 of the Dear Dumb Diary series. This is book 6, and it's called Live Each Day to the Dumbest. So these are great if you're just wanting a quick read. I always kind of refer to them as Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but with a girl. So this is a new one. And then last comes a book from the Janie Johnson series. If you've ever read The Face on the Milk Carton, you might think of it as the Face on the Milk Carton series. And this is book 4, which we just didn't have, and it's called What Janie Found. So those are my new books as far as books that are filling a gap or finishing off a series that we have here in the library. If you're interested in any of these, please come in and check them out. I will have a few more new books, so hopefully I can get another video rolled out here pretty soon. One other thing I want to mention before I sign off here, I just sent out the email for the March Library Challenge, so I know I'm a few days late because today is March 6th, but I've been just really busy and it's been kind of crazy lately. So if you are somebody who likes to do those each month, then please check those out. And don't forget about the book fair. See ya!